Hi, I'm Brittany from Philadelphia. Please like and subscribe. I was raised by my single German mom who moved to the US before she had me, and she wasn't a very conventional mom. For starters, I was allowed to call her by her name, Julia, and other people just didn't get that.
Carol, excuse me, can I please go to the bathroom?
It's Miss Carol, honey. You don't call adults by their first names, like you say mom. You don't use her name.
Yeah, I do. I call her Julia all the time. What's wrong with that, Carol?
She thought I was being cheeky and got mad, and I really didn't understand why. But after that, I started using Miss, Mr., or Mrs. with names of everything in her class, just to be on the safe side. Mr. Apple, Miss Banana, Mrs. Pencil, and for some reason, that annoyed her too. Mom always treated me more like her BFF than her daughter, and we could have candid conversations about anything.
How many boyfriends have you had, Julia?
5.
Can I have a boyfriend?
Sure, but I warn you, boys are annoying.
Was my dad annoying?
He was the worst. Lazy, stupid jerk. He always stole my chocolates.
I'm glad he's not around. Okay, is Santa Claus real?
Ugh, of course not. I buy your amazing presents, not some fat old man.
I thought so, Julia.
Life was pretty good till a woman moved next to us in the 3rd grade. She had a son who seemed to be my age, and Mom and I were excited to welcome them to the neighborhood, but the lady didn't seem too happy to see us. What is it? You woke me up from my nap. Oh, we just brought you a butter pecan pie. A what now? A butter pecan pie. That's just her German accent. Sounds really weird. I'll return the dish once we've eaten it. Okay, danke. What did you say? I said okay, danke. Who are you calling a donkey, you weirdo? And then she smashed the pie in Mom's face. Mom lost it and attacked her, and several neighbors had to stop them from ripping each other's hair out. I tried telling the lady and her son that danke means thank you in German, but they just wouldn't listen. And that was the day an endless war started between the two houses. Alan's mom worked the night shift and slept during the day, so Mom made sure she did everything noisy during that time, like mowing the lawn, hammering nails in the wall for hanging pictures, and playing the drums. Yeah, she bought a drum set just for that purpose. And in turn, we'd often find our washed laundry in the mud, dog poop on our doorstep, our newspaper crosswords always done, and trash outside our gate. Hey, you pick this up before I come and kick your bottom. You should go back inside. There's already enough garbage on the street. Our moms also kept calling the cops on each other. They were playing their music too loud. We were not. They're keeping an illegal animal in that house. We just own a cat, you moron. But you've been keeping lice in your hair and spreading it in the neighborhood. Officer, arrest her. We shared a wall, and one time, Mom was playing music and Alan's mom started banging on the wall. Mom got pissed and banged even harder. Then Alan's mom punched a hole through the living room wall with a broom. You stupid cow. You've ruined my wall. It's not your wall, it's mine. Alan and his mom tossed a bunch of trash through the hole, and of course, we returned the favor. And for me and Alan, our feud didn't even stay at home. We made each other miserable in school with stupid pranks. One day, I discovered slime in my locker, and just then, I heard Alan talking trash about me to his friends in the hallway. I'd had enough, so I threw toilet water on him.
Wow, you smell terrible.
I'll get you for that, Brittany.
Ooh, I'm scared. You gonna get your mom to punish me, you mama's boy?
I can take care of myself, you ugly monkey. There was never a moment of peace between us. And then in 9th grade, our moms both came to school for the school play and started fighting over a seat. Hey, that's mine. It doesn't have your name on it. If it did, how would you know? It's not like you can read English. They started shoving and scratching each other. A couple of teachers had to drag them out of the auditorium as Alan and I looked on in horror. It seemed like everyone was talking about us. I don't think I've ever felt so embarrassed in my entire life. Seriously, I wish the ground would swallow me whole. Wow, look at us. We actually agree on something. And honestly, I was getting a little sick of it all. We had done about as many nasty things as we could to each other, and I was beginning to wonder what the point of it was. Julia, why don't we just move and put all this behind us? No. That's exactly what that woman wants, and I won't let her have it. But there were more and more days where I saw Alan, and it wasn't my first instinct to glare at him or call him stupid or throw my drink in his face. And I started noticing a similar change in Alan. I think the two of us had reached the same conclusion. We had outgrown this feud. We weren't friends, like not at all, but we weren't really enemies anymore either, which somehow led us to being partnered for a class project. Oh, great. Stuck with you. Are you gonna set my notebook on fire or stab me with a pencil? Look who's talking. You threw rotten eggs through my bedroom window and put a dead fish in my mailbox. I'm not exactly thrilled about this either. Whatever, let's just get it over with. We knew there would be a huge fight if either of us told our mothers we were working together, so we kept it a secret and met up in parks and cafes. I didn't expect to enjoy myself, but weirdly, I did. One day, I caught him staring at me. What are you looking at?
I always thought your face looked like a rotten tomato, but when you smile, you're kinda cute.
Oh yeah? Your face looks like a raisin.
Raisins are sweet, and they're good for you.
The next day, Alan gave me a basket of golden raisins with a silly note that made me smile. Alan was actually really funny. He made me laugh more than anyone else, and I could almost forget all the things he'd done to make me angry over the years.
Brittany, I know our moms hate each other, but I was thinking.
You mean you finally got that brain of yours to work?
Haha, very funny. Truth is, I don't hate you. I'm not sure if I ever really did.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Even after the project was done, we kept sneaking around and hanging out as much as we could, watching movies and taking long walks, and the more time I spent around him, the more I started realizing that I liked him. Alan, I think
You've fallen head over heels for me, you've been struck by Cupid's arrow, you can't get enough of me, and